Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Overleveled podcast. Yeah. I was just telling DJ right before we started, if you're watching this on YouTube, my blinds are reflecting light right onto my face, and there's nothing I can change about my blinds to fix this.
And they're making him blind.
Yeah, ha ha ha. So that's what I'm dealing with.
Podcast.
Yeah, fantastic joke. Opener. What a good stinger. Maybe we need to start doing more stingers, DJ. Maybe you should start doing more jokes at the beginning of the show, DJ.
You know what? You're right. That's what I should do. I agree. I should.
All right. So we have a good one. Let me say, for our newcomers, for the new over-leveled guys and girls,
the newbies.
What should we call our fan base? Maybe this shouldn't be decided right now.
Yeah, maybe not a good time to figure that out.
Yeah, we'll do that later. Anyways, for all of you maybe underleveled people who are looking to become overleveled.
Oh, okay. That's good.
It's very mouthy, but it's something.
Yes.
Today we're going to be talking about the Game Awards. I'm hoping that this episode can go up either tomorrow, which is the day before the Game Awards, or if you might be listening to this also the day that the Game Awards are happening.
Woo!
We got some news stuff that we want to discuss. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna jump into news, but rest assured we will be discussing all of the nominees for all of the categories for all of the awards that will be given out at the Game Awards. And we will discuss. We'll talk about it more when we get there, but we'll talk about who we think is going to win, who we hope will win, some of the announcements that we really hope to see, all that good stuff. So stay tuned for all that good shit.
Yeah, the goodest feces.
Yeah, it's excellent feces. This show, yeah, excellent overleveled podcast, excellent feces.
Goddamn right.
Yeah. Before we jump into news, though, how you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing?
Good. I'm glad I got to come finally visit y'all.
Yeah. For you guys that don't know, which is everybody, Gavin came over to my place, my apartment, and we hung out for a little bit. It was nice.
That's right. It's very cool. Yeah. Also, now that I just heard it kind of clearly whenever DJ was talking now, but if there is any sort of crackling in DJ's end, we tried fixing the situation. There's just a little bit of technical difficulties that might be happening, so y'all can yell at DJ about that.
No, please, no!
So, yeah, let's go ahead and start off with news. Let's see. First thing that I wanted to pull up, this is kind of cool. I saw this the other day, and I tweeted about this. So if you follow me on Twitter, at OverleveledCast on Twitter, I retweeted that 13 Sentinels, Aegis Rim, is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Oh, yeah.
Have you heard of this game, DJ?
I think you told me about it.
Yeah.
This
is a game that I've been playing for a little while. It's really good. I started playing it a long time ago, and then about a week ago I decided, fuck it, I kind of want to just start a new game because it's a very story-driven game. It's from Atlas, and if you like the Persona games and the Shin Megami Tensei games and all the other kind of games, they for the most part they make pretty solid story-driven video games.
Right.
This is half art, like real-time strategy, like grid, not really grid-based, but kind of. It's like a different spin on like a turn-based strategy RPG. It's like one part that and one part kind of like time-traveling visual novel. It's very interesting. I've been enjoying it, so thought it was. It's for a while. It's been a PlayStation 4 exclusive, or just a Sony exclusive, because I guess you can also play it on PS5.
Right.
But now it's coming to Nintendo Switch. So if this is a game that you've been wanting to get into, I think it's coming. When does it say? On Nintendo Switch, it'll be available in the West on April 12th, and then on Japan on April 14th. So that's also kind of weird.
Yeah.
That it's a Japanese game that will be releasing in America on Switch before Japan. But interesting. Yeah, there's a few extra things too. So if you want to play the game as well for the first time with the most content, I think this will have it. It's nothing crazy. I think there's like some new like weapons, essentially. They're called armaments in the game, but there's some extra ones that are coming to the Switch version. So
cool.
Yeah, look after that. The next piece of news. Oh, I should have put this one first because it's been our trend. Got some Final Fantasy news.
Yeah, 14, right?
Well, there's that.
Oh, okay.
If you want to go ahead and if you want to talk about that right after this one, I'm cool about talking about that too. But Final Fantasy 15 Kingsglaive, the movie like tie-in to the video game, is getting like a new 4K DVD like collector's edition type thing that comes with it comes with the Blu-ray disc. It comes with the scenario guide. I don't really know what that is. An art book that comes with it, and there's something called file fragments. And what I'm reading, it says it seems to be a highlight pamphlet for key scenes from the film. So there's some cool stuff here. It says it's coming out on February 4th.
Okay.
For roughly about $116.
Oof.
Yeah. But, you know, if this is one of those things where you're like, I got to have all things Final Fantasy 15 related.
Yeah.
This might be
Final
a
Fantasy
cool.
15 guy.
Yeah. Of course. I'm sure I want to ask a member of our Discord, Tyler Tylerins, if he's going to hop on this because I know he's big on Final Fantasy 15.
Maybe. Who knows?
But you mentioned it before I move on to some of the other stuff. You mentioned Final Fantasy 14 news. What's going on there, buddy?
So the game before 15, 14.
That's how it works.
Yeah, that's exactly how it works. Their fourth expansion is now, as of today, available. Endwalker.
That's right.
It's out. Yeah, the next expansion is cool. I mean, I haven't played any of the expansions. I'm still not done with A Realm Reborn yet. I'm halfway done with that, but that's cool.
Same.
And then also too. Yesterday, apparently, Final Fantasy 14 partnered with Grubhub to where there's things says, what does it say? For a limited time, place an order on Grubhub and use promo code, not sponsored by the way, want to reference that right now.
But we can be.
Yeah, well, we could be. Yeah, use promo code Endwalker at checkout to earn your own Eat Pizza emote. Plus, get free delivery powered by the Grubhub guarantee for orders placed during the Game Awards on Thursday, December 9th. So there you go.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah. Interesting. I did not hear about that. That's very weird, but very cool.
Yeah. Weird, but cool. Yeah. So there you go.
Yeah. So, I just thought of this too because you had mentioned sponsorship. Guys, I'm still just waiting on Lipton Tea to sponsor me for something.
Please.
This is a video versus deep cut. If any of our listeners has been around for the past 3 years that me and DJ and other friends have been playing video games. Yeah, first of all, thank you. Like, what a fan. Also, I've been trying to be sponsored by Lipton Tea for fucking like upwards to 5 years now. So
someday.
Yeah, one of these days. But hey, if Grubhub wants some of this ass too, I'll gladly give it to him.
Yeah.
So, another thing, too, I don't know if you heard about this as well, but .hack GU Last Recode is coming to Nintendo Switch in March.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What?
That's right, buddy.
Yo, that's awesome. That's cool. Yeah. I mean, granted, I already have the collection on PS4, but that's still tight.
Sure. It's probably going to be, it's going to have some, like, resolution downgrade and all that sort of stuff. But, that's with stuff tight. Like this, the whole thing about it, ports being put onto the Switch. It's just the fact that you can take this thing wherever you go.
Oh, 100%. That's definitely the best part about it.
Yeah. So,
awesome.
At least as far as I'm concerned, there's nothing really new here. It's just, that HD collection that we got back in 2017 will be on Nintendo Switch. So if you're a fan of this and you want to relive it again anywhere you want, or you've never played it before, it's coming on March 11th.
Yeah, would recommend. It's a good series.
Yeah. Cool. Another one. This somewhat came out of left field, but at the same time, people have been waiting for something to happen here. There has been a trailer that has come out. Maybe you've seen it, maybe you've heard some like buzz about it, but there is a mobile video game. It's also on Steam as well. It's like a fully fledged, it has gacha mechanics to it, but you can play the entire game without any microtransactions or any money being spent. It's called Another Eden. What's the full name? The full game is called Another Eden, The Cat Beyond Space and Time.
I've never heard of this now.
And yeah, so this is created by some of the big dogs who are behind Chrono Cross and Chrono Trigger.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah, so like the music and all of the other stuff is being like produced by Yosunori Mitsuda.
There's a frog character.
Yeah. So if y'all heard our discussion a little while ago about either Chrono Trigger or our discussion on music in RPG video games, you'll know that as far as my love and appreciation goes for some of this stuff, Yosunori Mitsuda is easily one of my favorite composers of all time.
Okay.
So anyways, they made this game a little while back. I can't exactly remember when the game... The game launched in Japan in 2017, but then came to America in 2019.
Oh, okay.
And it's kind of one of those games that has like an updating episodic progression to the story. So I'm pretty sure it's still ongoing, but one of its new, I guess, expansions that they're doing, because sometimes they'll do like Final Fantasy Brave Exvius or whatever will be like, crossover with Nier Replicant or Nier Automata, and it'll just do like crossover events with stuff like that. A lot of MMOs do this sort of thing as well.
Yeah.
But they're doing a crossover event with Chrono Cross.
Hey.
Which this is very interesting because for a little while now, we've been hearing a lot of rumors about, games that were leaked on that like big NVIDIA list of leaks. One of these games is a Chrono Cross remake, and we don't know what that's gonna look like. We've heard multiple sources say that this is happening, whether or not it's a like remaster or a remake. It's being re-released somehow.
Okay.
And this rumor is kind of being even further fueled from the fact that, some of the creators of Chrono Cross have this other video game, and they are now doing a big promotional crossover event with Chrono Cross that will apparently have a story that is in some way canon to the story of Chrono Cross. So this is interesting. I don't know. This is just something that I thought I'd mention because there's been a lot of buzz about, is this Chrono Cross remake or remaster going to happen? And I think it's looking really likely.
Okay.
So, yeah. This is coming... Yeah, the DLC is called... not DLC. I guess it's DLC. This crossover game or event or whatever is called Complex Dream. Yeah, DJ, and anyone else listening out there, I highly recommend watching the trailer that came out for this, because it doesn't show any gameplay of the game, but it has fully 3D rendered models of, like, I guess what a remake of these Chrono Cross characters would look like. It's very interesting, very cinematic, very, very cool. So that's happening.
That's tight.
Yeah, and then the last thing too, I guess, just real fast, wanted to touch on this. Me and you discussed it for a little bit, but there's a game that just came out from the director of Final Fantasy like 12 or like I'm pretty sure. Wait, I'm trying to like kind of read this article as I'm kind of going over the news. Essentially, there's a new game from some big names in the Final Fantasy series named Hiroyuki. Wait. This is bad. This is a bad idea, guys. I'm doing a bad thing. I'm trying to like cover something that's news while I'm learning about it at the same time. So, anyways, one of the big dogs in the Final Fantasy series, he has since kind of left a lot of that sort of stuff, and he just put out a game with a team of people called Dungeon Encounters, and this kind of looks like like we kind of talked about it a little bit whenever I was telling you about that one game that I played the demo of. Well, now I'm blanking on that one. The Isle of Dragons.
Right,
yeah, it's kind of one of those like newer games from like big names.
Okay.
That kind of looks very minimalistic.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyways, this game just recently came out, and it's getting some solid reviews, which I'm glad to hear because I was apprehensive at the kind of lackluster minimalist design of it. It just looks like a crossword puzzle.
Right.
But anyways, it's getting good reviews, and that kind of makes me excited because that might be something that you'll want to check out if you like just that sort of simple mechanic with, you know, some little twists here and there, but overall, at the heart of it, it's just a classic turn-based RPG. Just came out, and it's from some pretty reliable names out there, so give that a look if you're interested. Okay, before we move on to the Game Awards, is there anything kind of in the news realm that you feel like discussing?
No, that Final Fantasy 14 thing was pretty much it.
Cool. Yeah, we're excited for that. Well, cool. Yeah, we're just gonna jump right in then to the Game Awards. This has not happened yet. Like I said in the beginning, we're hyped for it. There's gonna be some releases, like some announcements and stuff. Yeah, we're gonna talk about the all the categories and everyone who's nominated. We're gonna how I guess we'll structure this is we'll read off the names for every game that was nominated for each category, and we will try to predict who we think is going to take home the Game Award for that category. And we will also say maybe this one will win, but I want this one to win. You know, we'll kind of throw in our opinions in there as well.
Yeah.
So there's a good amount of categories. Me and DJ did discuss, though, that we're going to save the Game of the Year one for the very end of these categories that we're going through.
Yeah.
So let's just go off for the very first.
Let's do the one of the We
What's
should
that?
go from like the. We're gonna do best game direction first. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay,
yeah. Are you
well,
also on
that's
the website?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Best game direction. We got Deathloop, It Takes Two, Returnal, Psychonauts 2, Ratchet and Clank, Rift Apart.
Awesome. I played none of these.
Yeah, no, for real. Yeah, I mean, honestly, as far as like game direction goes, the only two that I actually know, like the themes and like how the directing goes. Basically, I know that It Takes Two deals a lot with the idea of being a child and going through witnessing your parents divorce each other. So it's pretty emotional. I get chills when I think about themes like that being portrayed in video games. Like that's stuff that I like to see. Psychonauts 2 really deals with exploring people's brains and really trying to understand kind of the psychology behind people and how they think, and it'll go really deep into mental trauma and a lot of like mental issues and disorders and things like that. So that's another thing too where I'm like, man, these are really great topics in my opinion to be covered, you know.
Yeah,
so,
the only two that I kind of know anything about is Ratchet and Clank and Psychonauts 2.
Yeah.
And like, I just know, Ratchet and Clank is like sort of, spacey kind of adventure thingy. And then like this one's like, time travel, I guess, I would assume, in this one. And then, like you said, with Psychonauts 2. And then, didn't mean to say two like that. But, anyway, and then Deathloop. Isn't Deathloop like you just die a bunch?
Yeah, this is kind of a... so both Returnal and Deathloop, I think in a way, are both roguelike games or roguelite games. Yeah, with a Deathloop, you're basically a whole mechanic of that game, I'm pretty sure, is like when you die, you come back I don't know, man. I have not played Deathloop. Like, this is something I kind of avoided Deathloop for a while because, first of all, I'm just not really that interested in first-person shooters. Second of all, it's just kind of like I was just seeing so much about it while also not knowing anything about it at the same time. Like, there are some games that can do that well for me. For me, Death Stranding, I was highly intrigued in what that game was because I felt like I was seeing a lot of it and knew nothing about it at the same time until the game came out. Deathloop felt like I was seeing a lot of it and hearing a lot about it, but not understanding what the appeal was supposed to be at all. Other than it's like a first-person shooter. I like Arcane Studios. I'm not a fan of Bethesda, but I like Arcane Studios. And they did like, what's it called? Like Dishonored, which I think is a cool game. It tells a cool story. I know a lot of people do like Deathloop, and it got like masterpiece scores, like 10s out of 10s.
Okay.
I guess before we even continue with this, I also just want to say I feel like almost any category that Deathloop is in, I think it's going to win. Simply because I fully believe that the Game Awards is rigged.
Okay, why do you say that?
So take last year's Game of the Year. The Last of Us Part 2. The Last of Us Part 2 last year won. I see what you're saying now. It won basically every award that it was nominated for.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
But if you look online, nobody really was like in favor of all those decisions. You know, like I feel like a lot of people were like, man, The Last of Us 2 is doing a lot of people dirty and we're not liking it. So
right.
I never played it, but just from looking at it from the outside, I felt like something was wrong at the Game Awards. I really don't think that that's what people were thinking was going to happen. Yeah, honestly, because it says like, oh, you can sign in and put in your vote. And not that I don't think that those don't matter, but realistically, I think that the people with money who are paying for this are really making the strong votes here.
Yeah,
so
probably. Who knows?
But nonetheless, I don't want that to like detract anyone's opinions of how we see what we're doing right now. All in all, this is just fun. I just like voting for.
I'm just imagining like you saying all of this, and then the creators of Deathloop are just like, "Fuck you, Gavin."
No, but all in all, this is just fun to do, and we like to just kind of
definitely
predict. Like this is why we choose who we think is going to win and who we want to win. For best game direction, I do think that it's either going to be It Takes Two or Deathloop.
I'm gonna say, because I mean I've seen a lot of It Takes Two recently, but I haven't like checked any. I literally haven't seen any gameplay of this. I'm gonna say either that one, because I'm going to assume it's relatively popular, or I'm going to say Psychonauts 2, either one of those two.
You're saying Deathloop or Psychonauts 2?
No, It Takes Two or Psychonauts 2.
Oh, It Takes Two. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Of the two that I would want to win, I hope it's It Takes Two or Psychonauts 2.
Okay, tight.
Yeah. Cool. All right, next category. We're looking at Best Narrative.
Oh, you already know it's Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. Easy. Move on.
Easy. Guardians of the Galaxy. I've heard that the story is it's good. Like I think as far as a Guardians of the Galaxy story goes, I think a lot of it, from what I've seen, because this is still another one that I have not played, this is something that I've heard. It serves the Guardians of the Galaxy well.
Right.
But you take a story like that versus a game like Life is Strange True Colors, where there is gameplay there, but for the most part, you're there to essentially watch a story unfold. So for a game like Life is Strange, you better hope that game have a great story, because that's pretty much all you're there for.
Nice.
So... yeah. And the categories here too. Sorry. Or the nominees are Deathloop again, It Takes Two, Life is Strange True Colors, Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, and Psychonauts 2.
From what I've seen, because I haven't played any of Life is Strange True Colors, but from what I've seen of it, it looks really fucking cool. And I think I remember even you telling me about it too.
Yeah.
Didn't you play a little bit of this? Did you or no?
I have not played True Colors yet.
Okay.
Before I continue, because the next Life is Strange game that I'm going to play is Life is Strange 2. But right now I'm kind of waiting for me and Nicole to kind of get through the ones before that. So we're finishing up Before the Storm, and then we'll do Life is Strange 2 together, and then that next game is True Colors. So we're going to get there.
Tight. Well, from what I've seen of it, I mean, it looks really cool. I like the concept of it. So for me, I'm going to say it's either Life is Strange 2 Colors or It Takes Two for me.
Okay. That's who I think will win. I think Life is Strange True Colors or It Takes Two will win. But yeah, I mean, I guess I would be totally fine if either one of those won also. Yeah, if any one of those won, I'd be like, okay, cool. I'd be pretty confused if Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy won the best narrative.
Yeah,
like I said, though, I haven't played it, so I don't really know, but...
Who knows? Maybe it's a tearjerker. Who knows?
Yeah. Okay. Best art direction. We got The Artful Escape.
What's in the name?
Yeah. The Artful Escape, Deathloop, Kenna, Bridge of Spirits, Psychonauts 2, and Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. Yeah. What do you think? What do you think about this?
Well, I know nothing of The Artful Escape. From what I've seen of Kenya, Bridge of Spirits, it looks really cool. And then we have the other ones that we've seen. So for this one, art direction, I'm going to go either Kenya or Psychonauts 2.
Okay. So I played through all of The Artful Escape a few weeks ago. It's included on Xbox Game Pass, and you can beat it within like 5 hours. I really hope that this game... Look, like if there's a best soundtrack version or best soundtrack not like category for the Game Awards, this is who I 100% am voting for and wanting to win, because the whole game is this visual like explosion of colors and wonder, and the music is so fucking awesome, just full of just electric guitars and like just beautiful chord progressions and melodies. Realistically, for this one, I am hoping that The Artful Escape wins or Psychonauts 2 wins. And I think that Psychonauts 2 is going to win. Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah. Kenna Bridge of Spirits, yes. It looks like Pixar. Definitely. It's got that good animation quality to it. So.
Definitely.
Yeah. Okay, best score in music. Well, oh man, this one's good.
Ooh,
this is a good list.
Okay.
This is a good list. Okay, we got The Artful Escape, we got Cyberpunk 2077, we got Deathloop, we got Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, and Nier Replicant. Yeah, Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. We got Nier Replicant version 1.2.22474487139139.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I wasn't sure which one you were talking about.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, there's only. I mean, who knows? Maybe it's the best score from the original, like 2010 one.
Right.
Which, subjectively, I think there's a lot of good things about the soundtrack to the Nier remake, but I think a lot of the soundtrack in the original Nier hits home for me better. That's just my opinion. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Okay, so for this one, first of all, guys, are you noticing a trend? Deathloop has been in every single category so far.
Yeah.
Okay, I am hoping for either The Artful Escape or Nier Replicant.
Okay. I'm going to say Nier Replicant, or even though I haven't heard the music for it, I'm pretty sure it's good. Cyberpunk 2077.
I thought you were going to say Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy.
No.
You know, it's most famous for its composing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, that one, I feel like that one could win simply from the fact that it uses a lot of licensed songs.
Yeah.
Like it uses a lot of like 80s pop songs. Yeah. Okay. I think I think Near Replicant might win this one, but I really hope the Artful
Probably.
Escape wins or Near Replicant.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. All right, next category. We got Best Audio Design. We got Deathloop again, Forza Horizon 5, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, Resident Evil Village, and Returnal. I don't know. I think it's... What were you going to say?
Fuck it. You know what? I'm going to curveball. Forza Horizon 5.
Okay.
That's my curveball.
All right, that's DJ's
that
prediction.
or Resident Evil. Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, no. Forza or Ratchet and Clank.
Okay. I think Returnal might take it home. But I think it might be a toss-up between, maybe Forza or Returnal. I feel like just people who are really into Forza really take a lot of just kind of that like realistic driving to a very high level, and so for a lot of that they take into account like the audio design. Oh god, the audio design of the cars and the dirt and the trees and shit. So
yeah, the dirt.
Okay, best performance. We got Erica Mori as Alex Chin from Life is Strange: True Colors. We got Giancarlo Esposito as Anton Castillo from Far Cry 5. We got Jason Kelly as Colt Van from Deathloop. And we got Maggie Robertson as Lady Dimitrescu from Resident Evil Village. And we got Ozioma Akaga. Oh, wow. That's a big name. Ozioma Akaga. Wow. That is a powerful name.
Yeah, I know.
As Julia Blake from Deathloop. I think it's either going to be Maggie Robertson as Lady Dimitrescu or Giancarlo Esposito as Anton Castillo.
I 100% agree with both of those, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, both of them are...
Because the Simps will vote...
Very iconic.
Yeah, the Simps will vote for, Lady Dimitrescu. And the cultured Breaking Bad fans will vote for Giancarlo Esposito.
Yeah, definitely.
I think Giancarlo Esposito is going to win.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah. Because he pretty much just plays the exact same character as he plays in Breaking Bad.
Much.
So.
But also really would not be surprised if Lady Dimitrescu wins either.
Yeah.
Would not be surprised.
Okay, we got games for impact. These are thought-provoking games with social meaning or impact. So just, that says, a lot of messages on just like society, I guess. So it's a little deeper than that. But of all of these in here, I just already think that Life is Strange is going to win. But we got Before Your Eyes, Boyfriend Dungeon, Chicory, A Colorful Tale, Life is Strange: True Colors, and No Longer Home. The only one on here that I know of that is not Life is Strange is Chicory, and I hear that one's pretty cool.
Okay. I think the only one I've ever heard of, but I've never looked anything into it, was Boyfriend Dungeon.
Yeah.
I've heard of the name, but I've never seen anything about it.
Yeah. Actually, I think... No, I do know what Before Your Eyes is. Before Your Eyes is a game that if you have like a webcam or it's like something that tracks your eye movement, whenever you blink in real life, a scene passes. And the whole game, I think its whole message is like life is passing before your eyes. Like blink and you'll miss it. And I'm like, that's actually a really cool concept. And the fact that you can play it with just a camera in front of your face is awesome.
That's interesting. I like that.
Yeah. So you know what? I hope that one wins.
You know what? I hope Boyfriend. And actually, I'm going to say No Longer Home.
Because
I
we
know
haven't
nothing
talked
about it. I'm going to say that one.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah. I think realistically though, I think Life is Strange: True Colors is going to win, but I hope Before Your Eyes wins.
Bitch.
Yeah.
I'm already looking at the next category. God damn it.
Oh, best ongoing. Okay. We got Apex Legends, Final Fantasy XIV, Fortnite, Genshin Impact, and Call of Duty Warzone. So Fortnite's going to win, but I hope Final Fantasy XIV wins.
Fortnite will win, but
yeah.
I feel like it's going to be, in terms of the order, it's going to be Fortnite at number 1, then Genshin, then Final Fantasy, then Apex, then way at the bottom, underneath the Earth's core, Call of Duty Warzone.
Underneath the Earth's core. Dude, Well, I don't even know because I'm fairly certain that Fortnite also won last year's ongoing game.
Most likely, yeah.
So
It's Fortnite.
Who knows? Maybe since just now they released the Final Fantasy 14, like this ongoing story like is coming to a halt. At least for this whole like, a Realm Reborn chapter. Apparently they're going to be making more story content over the next like 10 years or something. But who knows? I feel like the player and fan base for Final Fantasy 14 has skyrocketed. So
100% it has, but Gavin, you got to understand.
I just want to be optimistic. I just want to be hopeful and optimistic.
No, I do too, but
yeah. Okay. All right, best indie game. We got 12 Minutes, Death's Door, Inscription, Kenna Bridge of Spirits, and Loop Hero. I played all of 12 Minutes, and it took me like maybe 2 or 3 hours or so.
But it's 12 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. I suck at it. Yeah. So I really liked that one. The story, especially when it's over, is fucked up. It's probably one of the most fucked up stories that I've ever seen in a video game.
Okay. What if like someone tried to speedrun it and beat it in less than 12 minutes, but like the game forces you to not have that happen?
Yeah.
Like it has to be in 12 minutes minimum.
Yeah. No, because I think you can, like even people who know exactly all the routes to go on, because, it's a lot of like replaying the same 12 minutes over and over again. But each time you die, you come back with the same knowledge that you had right before you died. So you can kind of like explore different routes and try to gain new information so that you can win the 12 minutes essentially. So it's really cool. I also played a little bit of Inscription, which I hope wins because it's very creepy and it's a really cool take on like a card game. Yeah.
Do like me those.
Yeah. So yeah, DJ, seriously, I would definitely check out Inscription. I feel like that's a game that you would also really enjoy.
Okay.
But other than that, Kenna Bridge of Spirits, I mean, that one might win just because I feel like it had a lot of hype around it before it came out. But I've never heard of Loop Hero ever.
Same.
And don't really know anything about Death's Door.
Same. I'm going to go for Kenya.
Cool.
Because that's the only thing that I know 2% about. Yeah.
Kenya, the country?
Yeah. Spelled 100%. Kenya, you got this. I believe in you.
Spelled Kena, Kenya. Okay. Best mobile game presented by Verizon.
Oh, thank you, Verizon.
Yeah. Okay, we got Fantasian, Genshin Impact, League of Legends, Wild Rift, and Marvel Future Evolution and Pokemon Unite.
100% Genshin Impact. Don't even need to think about that.
I don't know. Pokemon Unite kind of got some big buzz around it.
Oh, no, it did, but Genshin Impact is way bigger. 100%.
I have struggle thinking it's going to be Genshin Impact simply because it's also available on consoles and PC.
Makes sense. If not that one,
that
then
would be
definitely
like
Pokemon Unite, yeah.
That would be like if whenever Final Fantasy VII Remake came out, it also came out on mobile phones.
Mobile.
And then it was like, best mobile game, Final Fantasy VII Remake. I think it's either going to be Genshin Impact or Pokemon Unite, though. But
yeah,
I really want Fantasian to win.
That would be a curveball.
That would be
actually no. Marvel Future Revolution would be a curveball.
Yeah, it really would be because all of these games. Well, Fantasian is different because it's just a single player linear story with no microtransactions.
Yeah.
The only reoccurring payment is Apple Arcade. You can only play that game on Apple Arcade. Guys, check out my video that I made on how badly I really want to play Fantasian.
It's a funny one.
Yeah. But basically, yeah, all these other games are pretty much live services.
Yeah.
I'm just not a fan of it. So realistically, it's probably going to be either Genshin Impact or Pokemon Unite. But I really, really want Fantasian to win. That would subvert everyone's expectations, I think.
Oh, 100% it would. Yeah.
All right, best community support. We got Apex Legends, Destiny 2, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, and No Man's Sky.
Fortnite. Sorry.
Well, I think last year Destiny 2 won. I think.
What? I've heard nothing
so.
of Destiny 2. Like, whenever I see it on shelves, it's always like $2.
Yeah. Well, that's how I see like Destiny 1 as well. But like,
Destiny 1 was a little bit more popular.
Destiny 1? No.
Yeah, it was because a little bit.
Destiny 2, they like separated because Destiny 1 was published by Activision, and then everyone started hating Activision, and so they left. Like the developers decided to leave Activision, and then they made Destiny 2. And as far as I'm concerned, I think because I just looked it up right now, there are some places where you can buy it for like $5, but if you were to buy it like just like a brand new game at Walmart, it's still a $60 game.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and it's got some like ongoing stuff that still goes on with it. I just know that a lot of people who play Destiny 2 have said good things about its community.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, because I know the only person that I know who plays that is Anthony. Like anytime I see him on Discord, he's 9 times out of 10 playing Destiny 2.
Yeah. You can't really say that Fortnite has a good community behind it, you know? Like, no offense to, you know, if you love playing Fortnite, but it's just kind of like, I don't know. I think when people think of, like, really solid, really helpful communities, I don't think Fortnite is the first thing that people think of. That's fair. I don't know.
Well, then in that sense, I would say either Destiny 2 or Final Fantasy 14 then.
Exactly. Yeah, I really hope it's either going to be a toss-up, I think, between Fortnite and Destiny 2. I think people are kind of over Apex Legends. And, like, no one is playing No Man's Sky. I feel like they just put that on there because they had to.
Right. It's like, oh, what else we got?
Yeah. I really hope that Final Fantasy 14 wins.
Same.
Innovation in accessibility presented by Chevron. I don't really. Okay, so this just says.
Holy shit.
Yeah, recognizing software and or hardware that is pushing the medium forward by adding features, technology, and content to help games be played and enjoyed by an even wider audience. We got Far Cry 6, Forza Horizon 5, Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, and The Veil, Shadow of the Crown. I've never heard of that.
Same.
Dude, honestly, I have no idea. Like, this is just not something that I look for in video games.
True.
Because I mean, thankfully, I can just pick up a game and play it with no issues, really.
Right.
So this is just not something that I look for.
Same. I'm gonna guess. Fuck it, Forza.
Okay, yeah, sure. Forza. It's gonna be Forza.
Yep.
Little do we know that The Veil is like designed for this specific award.
Probably.
Okay, best virtual reality or augmented reality video game. We got Hitman 3, I Expect You to Die 2, Lone Echo 2, Resident Evil 4, and Sniper Elite VR. I think Resident Evil 4 is going to take this, and I hope it does also.
Okay.
So,
you know, I'll go with that one because that's the only one I know about.
That's the only one that I played.
Yeah, same.
I feel like Hitman in VR, though, would be cool because I just like stealth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, best action game. We got Back 4 Blood, Chivalry 2, Deathloop, Far Cry 6, and Returnal. Man, I don't know.
Yeah. I'm going to say Back 4 Blood. That's my guess.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably going to be Far Cry 6.
I think Deathloop is going to win this one.
Okay.
Because, you know, the whole name of the game is like run around, shoot guys, and die and do it all over again, you know?
Right. That makes sense, yeah.
Returnal, I've heard, is really good too, so I think it's either going to be a toss-up between Deathloop and Returnal.
Right, okay.
All right, best action-adventure game. We got Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, Metroid Dread, Psychonauts 2, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, and Resident Evil Village.
Well, I've heard great things about Metroid Dread. Other than that one, I'm going to say either Metroid Dread or Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy is what.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it's either going to be Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart
Mm-hmm.
or Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I feel like because Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart is just so... It's a lot more general as far as its audience goes.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's very, very broad.
Right,
amount
yeah.
of people can be playing that one.
Makes sense.
And it's kind of simple gameplay wise. I feel like Guardians of the Galaxy kind of has a little bit more strategy behind playing it. So I think Ratchet and Clank might win this one, but I think it's going to be a toss up between those two.
Mm-hmm.
Best RPG. We got Cyberpunk 2077, Monster Hunter Rise, Scarlet Nexus, Shin Megami Tensei 5, and Tales of Arise. I don't know why Shin Megami Tensei 5 is on here because it literally came out like last week.
Oh, that's true.
You know, it's like most of the people who own this game have not even beaten it yet, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. Honestly, I'm just going to... I think it's going to be Tales of Arise.
Okay.
That's kind of the one I want to win too. I don't really see us in a world where Cyberpunk 2077 wins just because of how buggy it was.
Yeah, no, it's not winning at all. No.
Yeah.
Fuck. I'm gonna say Scarlet Nexus or Shin Megami Tensei 5. That's my guess.
Interesting.
I have
Shooting
not
for the
played any of these
stars.
games, but those are my guess.
Yeah, I've played a little bit of Tales of Arise and Scarlet Nexus. I just think that Scarlet Nexus is a, at least compared to Tales of Arise, because I think you can fairly compare the two. I think, I don't know. I think Tales of Arise might just be a little bit more palatable as far as, like, if, let's say you've never played a game like either of these, I think Tales of Arise might be a little bit more easy to jump into.
Right.
Also, I think to get the full story of Scarlet Nexus, you have to play it twice over with like the male character and the female character.
Ew.
So, I mean, and I hear the true ending and the whole story is really good. It's just like, man, playing through the whole game again.
Right. Yeah, I get that.
So, okay, we got best fighting game.
I swear to God.
We got Demon Slayer, Japanese Words, Chronicles, the Hinokami Chronicles, and we got Guilty Gear Strive, Melty Blood, Type Lumina. What the fuck kind of name is that?
I don't know, but looking at the artwork, it looks like it's something related to Fate Zero. I can tell.
Oh, okay. I don't even know what that is, but I trust you. Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl and Virtua Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown.
If it's not Guilty Gear Strive, you're wrong.
Yeah,
like, I've never even played it and already know it's good. Like, I know it's good.
The music alone wins the fighting system in that game.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. I mean, I hear Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl is not that great.
Yeah. I hear kind of mixed reviews about it.
I've never played any of these games. All I know about Guilty Gear Strive is that the music is really fucking awesome. And
any Guilty Gear game has amazing music. And I've been like the very first Guilty Gear game because you can actually get it on Switch.
Yeah,
I've been that one. They're hard games.
Yeah,
like the story mode, they're very difficult. And I played a little bit of the second one that comes out chronologically. Okay, that was fun. But yeah, it should be Guilty Gear. It's a fun ass game.
Cool. Yeah, never played Virtua Fighter 5, and I've only watched Demon Slayer. Not played the game.
Same.
So yeah, I think Guilty Gear is gonna take it, and I hope it does. Yeah.
Agreed.
Best family game. It Takes Two, which is about divorce, so hooray for family games.
Wow. Oh, wow. Why to do that? Okay.
Mario Party Superstars, Pokemon Snap, Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury, and MarioWare Get It Together. I think this one's pretty easy. It's going to be Mario Party.
Yeah. Like, I don't see Pokemon Snap as like a family game.
Because it's one of those... When I think of a family game, I think of a game that the whole family can sit around together and play all together.
Yeah.
Like there's multiplayer features like in all of these games.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure. But Mario Party, I don't know. That's just synonymous with the family game.
100%.
I would be so confused. I guess I wouldn't be mad if it takes 2-1, but I'd be very, very confused.
Same.
You know?
Very ironic.
Anyways, we got best simulation/strategy game. Age of Empires 4, Evil Genius 2 World Domination, Humankind, Inscription, and Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Microsoft Flight Simulator. Never played it, but it's probably the best one.
Yeah, I think that one's going to win, but I really want Inscription to win. So, what about you? Do you have anyone that you hope takes it?
I've played none of these. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Best sports game/racing game.
Oh, I love this one.
See, this is such a weird topic because sure, racing is a sport, but I feel like that should be a separate category than...
Yeah, because honestly, looking at all of these, the majority of these are racing.
Yeah, I mean, Riders Republic is kind of like a huge hodgepodge of different like outdoor sports. Like you can do like bicycling, snowboarding, like parasailing or like hang gliding or whatever, and I'm pretty like skateboarding as well. Like there's a lot of different sports in that one.
Okay.
But then we have FIFA 22, and then those are the only ones that aren't strictly racing games, like F1 2021, Forza Horizon 5, and Hot Wheels Unleashed. You know what? I hope that Hot Wheels takes it.
Yeah, same. I think that's a cool concept, making a game off of Hot Wheels. You know, so I'm gonna do that one. Yeah.
Yeah. I think Forza is gonna win though.
I'm thinking FIFA.
Oh, FIFA, really, dude? Yeah. I feel like, I mean, yeah. FIFA aggravates me. I always get
people
so
who
frustrated
play FIFA
when
get
I hear,
aggravated.
Yeah. Anyways, okay. Best multiplayer game: Back 4 Blood, Knockout City, It Takes Two, Monster Hunter Rise, New World, and Valheim.
I've never heard of New World or Valheim, so I'm gonna say either It Takes Two or Back 4 Blood. Those are my guesses.
New World is a newer game developed by Amazon, and I think it had a weird development cycle, so I just want to stay away from that one, and I hope it doesn't win. I've heard Valheim is pretty cool, so I think that one might take it, but I hope that It Takes Two wins.
I can see that, yeah.
Oh, fuck, here we are, the best one. Here's where we get to where's
Gavin?
The really good
you?
categories.
What the fuck?
Where's Gavin? Where's Mushy Squishy?
Yeah, where am I? What the fuck?
Where's Mushroom Man?
Yeah.
Content Creator of the Year.
Fuck off.
We got Dream.
Woo!
We got Fuzzly.
Foozly.
We got Gowls.
Yeah, okay.
Or is it Jowls or Gowls?
I have no clue.
We got Ebai, Ebai, and Grefga. Oh man, the only one of these that I have even heard of is Dream. And
I've heard of Dream and 100%. I've heard of Dream and Foozly. I only know of Foozly because of Offline TV. I don't know if you ever heard of them.
No.
They're just a bunch of... You've heard of Pokimane, right?
Yes.
She's a part of Offline TV. They're like a group of streamers and stuff like that. And Foozly is like one of their friends and stuff like that. That's how I know of her. It's going to be Dream, but it would be cool if Foozly won as well.
Okay. Yeah, I don't care. Next. Best debut indie. I just do not care about the whole,
I don't care either. Yeah, no.
Like best I mean, I'm glad that esports teams and stuff like that. Like, I'm glad that they can do well and win big and all this sort of stuff. But I do not this is just not what I care about. Like content creators and esports and best coaches for esports team. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here with that. Like, who cares?
Where are the games?
Okay, best debut indie. We got The Artful Escape, The Forgotten City, Kenna Bridge of Spirits, Sable, and Valheim.
I'm going to say The Artful Escape.
Oh, I kind of hope that one wins, but I think Kenna Bridge of Spirits is going to take it.
Okay. I mean, to be honest, like, I didn't even know Kenya even came out.
Oh wait, so like just in general, just
yeah, in general, I didn't realize it was already out. Like
I thought there was more to that thought. Just
no, I just didn't know it was out.
Yeah, well, it is.
Cool.
I'm pretty sure it's like it might be just exclusive, or no, I think it's on PS5, but on PC it's exclusive to the Epic Game Store.
This next category. Fuck.
What is it? Most anticipated game.
Damn.
Oh, this one's hard.
This is very hard. Fuck. All right, read them out.
Okay. Yeah, no, I just had to sit here and think.
Yeah.
Okay. Most anticipated video game. We got Elden Ring. We got God of War Ragnarok. We got Horizon Forbidden West. We got the sequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Not even has a name. Doesn't even have a name yet.
I hope that is the official name.
The sequel. The squeakquel. And Starfield. I don't understand. Okay, first things first. I just want to cross off Starfield. I don't see in any world where people are genuinely anticipating this game because we have seen nothing of this game.
Same.
We saw like a concept CGI trailer or whatever for this game. We have an idea of what the setting is. Essentially, we know nothing about this game. Who's waiting for this? Like they are the rest of these games, you know?
True. For me, even though I'm excited for Horizon Forbidden West, but I know for a fact that's not going to win. Even though I'm very excited for it. Fuck, but these other three. Damn, fuck. I think because we don't have a release date for the new Breath of the Wild, right?
No, we don't even have a name for it.
Right. I think it's Elden Ring. It's either going to be Elden Ring or Breath of the Wild. I think it's one of those two.
You think that's going to win, or that's who you want?
Oh, I think that's just going to win. Either Elden Ring or Breath of the Wild. That's my guess.
Okay. Who do you want to take it?
I don't know. I'd be fine with any of these, to be honest. Except Starfield.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd be very confused. Okay. I think it's going to be either Elden... Okay, who I think is going to take it home is either going to be... Oh, this is hard because it's like, man, all of these are AAA games. Like, these are all like big games. So all of these companies from software, like Sony, and like Nintendo and Bethesda, like all of them have like big money in this event, I think. So,
actually, now I'm thinking about it, maybe it could be God of War, because now I'm thinking of the fact that like most of these, 3 of these are sequels. It's like you're anticipating more of the same thing. So I feel like maybe that has a little bit of an edge to it rather than just like something brand new. But I don't know.
Yeah. So God of War Ragnarok. Yeah, that's a sequel. Horizon is a sequel. Breath of the Wild is a sequel. Elden Ring is a brand new video game. And I guess so is Starfield, but still.
Yeah.
But I'm not even considering that a part of this list. I don't know why they didn't put like Final Fantasy 16.
Oh yeah, what the fuck?
Like why did they just replace that one with a game that people actually like are talking about?
Oh, but maybe it's because we're gonna get a trailer and it's gonna be released today.
Okay, we'll talk about that later. We'll talk about that later. Okay. Yeah. I think the most anticipated game is either going to go to Breath of the Wild or God of War.
Okay. Yeah.
I think that's who it's going to come down to. But I'm personally most anticipating either Elden Ring or Breath of the Wild. Sequel.
I agree with that.
Pretty much, I mean, I'm anticipating all of these except for Starfield.
Right.
But, something like Horizon Forbidden West, God of War Ragnarok, if for some reason I never got around to playing those games, I don't think that I would really lose any sleep. Whereas, like, I am currently like, come on, bring me the sequel to Legend of Zelda. Like, come on, give me Elden Ring. Okay, here we are. Other best category. Best esports game. Just Call of Duty. Just end it there. Counter-Strike Global Offense. Dota 2. I've not fucking heard of Dota 2 in a long time.
Same.
League of Legends and Valorant.
I know Valorant has been popping off.
You know what? Let's just go with that one. I don't care about fucking any of these games.
So. Yeah, same.
Okay, best esports athlete. Oh, bro, you know it's Alexander Simple Coastaleave.
It's gonna be my boy Hio Showmaker Sue. All right, anyway.
Oh boy, Chris.
Anyway. Oh god.
Okay, he's winning. It's just because of Simp. Come on, man. How do you not have like like you made that your nickname? Mm-hmm. You made that because you knew people were gonna like say your name plenty. You know.
Yeah.
Chris.
He's going to hear the chance like, Simp.
Yep. Okay. I'm going for Simp. Just because why not?
Yeah, why not?
Oh my God. Best esports team.
Yeah, that's what I said.
FaZe.
Going for
DWG.
I'm going for Team Spirit. That's my guess.
Okay.
Actually, no, Sentinels. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm not even voting. Best esports coach. Get the fuck out of here. I don't care. We're skipping it. Best esports event.
Crowder. Okay.
Oh god. Okay. Never. Fuck all that. Game of the year.
Oh yeah. Hold on.
I think it's. Hold on. First of all, I think it's very cool.
Let me get there.
I think it's very cool that It Takes Two is on here.
Yeah, definitely.
I would not expect that to like be a contender for Game of the Year, but hey, there you go.
That's tight.
Okay. Game of the Year. We got Deathloop, It Takes Two, Metroid Dread, Psychonauts 2. Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, and Resident Evil Village.
Nice. Also, Gavin, real fast, cut all this out, but I'm going to say this.
Okay.
Is it okay for this recording if we don't do the question of the week for now, only because I ordered food for me and Brandon to go get, and we got to go get it at 4.
I'm leaving this in, but yes.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. You heard it here, guys. We're not doing question of the week. We'll do that next time. Anyways, Game of the Year nominee. Who do you think? The amount of crackle with that is comical.
Awesome. I'm gonna say between the top 3 on here, Deathloop, It Takes Two, or Metroid Dread. And then I'm going to cut out Metroid Dread, and I'm going to say Deathloop.
Okay. All right, so Deathloop is taking it home for you. I think it's going to be either Deathloop or Resident Evil Village.
Okay.
But realistically, I think Deathloop is probably going to take it.
Probably. I mean, it's Deathloop, man. It's a good game.
But fuck it, man. I mean, if I saw like Psychonauts 2 or Metroid or It Takes Two or something, take it. I'll be pleasantly shocked. All of these games, I think, are fair choices.
What if they do a thing where they're like, oh, it's one of these 6 games, and they're just like, psh, here's a 7th option. It's actually this one. Ah.
Yeah. I don't know, man. So, yeah. Okay. It's probably going to be Deathloop. So.
Probably, yeah.
But, yeah, how long have we been going now?
It's actually Fortnite.
Fortnite. It's Fortnite. Game of the Year. Oh, my God. Final Fantasy VII Remake. Oh, yeah, because it came out like 2 years ago or whatever.
Right.
Or no, wait, that was last year, right?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Oh, wow. Anyways. Okay, so like DJ had said just a minute ago, we're going to skip out on Question of the Week this week. We will pick up with that on the next episode.
Yes.
So, if you're new here and you made it this far, thank you for being here. Our question, we do this every episode. We call it Question of the Week, but sometimes our podcast is not strictly a weekly podcast, so it's really a question of the episode or sometimes of the month. Anyways, this question of the week, and we'll just ask it. We'll ask it again in case anybody new here is new here. You can answer the question of the week in our Discord and on YouTube videos, and even tweet at us or email us directly at overleveledpodcast@gmail.com. But the question of the week is, this was suggested by a member of our Discord, Tyler. He says, pick a game series that you love. How would you reboot it into a genre that's different from the one that it's already in. For example, turning a JRPG into a first-person shooter, or a first-person shooter into a cooking game, or something like that. We do have some good answers in here, but yeah, go answer those later on. And yeah, DJ.
Yeah.
Hit him with it.
If Fortnite doesn't win half of these votes, then Game of the Year is rigged.
All right.